Hey, welcome back to Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson. Honda has been a go-to brand for decades. I'm sure you've owned one at one point in the past, or you may own one soon. And in 2025, they've got one of the strongest, most practical lineups on the market. Today, I'm going to break down the top 5 Honda vehicles you should actually buy right now based on the following 4 criteria: popularity, reliability, real world value, as well as owner satisfaction. And stick around, the number 1 Honda on my list might surprise you because it's not what most people expect. Let's begin. Starting off with the Honda Ridgeline. Again, all of these are 2025 models. Some of them may be carryovers in terms of what's new for this year, but we'll begin with the Honda Ridgeline. Why does it rank as number 5? It remains one of the smartest buys in the midsize pickup truck world because it's practical, it's smooth, incredibly reliable, and it drives basically like an SUV, just has a bed on the back. Here are your pros and cons of the Ridgeline. Number 1 pro, unibody construction, SUV-like ride comfort. If you've been in a Pilot, then you know what a Ridgeline probably drives like. Real-world utility, 5,000 pounds of towing without feeling like a work truck per se. And it's got a lockable in-bed trunk and dual action tailgate, still unmatched. You can swing it out, you can flop it down, sit on it, hang on it, do whatever you want. It's pretty cool. Here are your cons for the Ridgeline. It is less rugged for the hardcore off-roaders compared to, of course, the Tacoma or the Ranger. And styling isn't for everyone. Not a big favorite for some reason, probably because it looks like an SUV with a bed on the back. Any particular thoughts on the Ridgeline? Leave in the comment section below. As far as comparisons with competition, it is a smoother ride than the Tacoma because of the things I just mentioned before, and has more everyday comfort than a Ford Ranger. Of those 3, which would you pick? Starting MSRP around $41,000 to $48,000. Fuel economy, 18 miles per gallon city, 24 on the highway. Moving on to the 4th one on the list, the Honda Accord Hybrid. The Accord Hybrid is really the benchmark for family sedans that are fun to drive, super efficient. Again, it is a hybrid and packed with so much value. People keep these. If they do sell them, they get a lot of money for them. Here are your pros. Between 44 and 48 miles per gallon combined. Outstanding, not the top, but outstanding for a midsize car. Spacious, quiet interior that feels more like a near luxury vehicle. Near luxury. Smooth hybrid powertrain and performance without that CVT that a lot of people complain about. You hear CVT, people usually just want to turn the page, right? Here are your cons. The higher trims creep into the $40,000 plus range, even though today's new cars on average are right there around $48,000, $49,000 for a new vehicle on average. But still, that's something to be aware of. And there's no all-wheel drive option, only front-wheel drive for this vehicle, the Honda Accord Hybrid. Competition comparison, more fuel efficient, surprisingly, than the Toyota Camry Hybrid, and a sportier driving feel than your Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. Starting MSRP around 33 and again into the 40s as you get higher up. Fuel economy, as I mentioned, 44 miles per gallon combined. That's 46 city, 41 on the highway. I got this from Honda.com, by the way. So if you want to argue with anything, that's my source. Next up is the Honda Pilot. If you need space, power, and real 3-row comfort, the new Pilot delivers that with rugged trail sport trims, making it even more versatile. The Honda Pilot. Your pros, standard V6. So you're looking at 285 horses with some strong towing. You have a huge interior with adult-friendly 3rd-row seating. Yes, it's very possible. Available all-wheel drive and trail sport models for adventurous families. Your cons include bigger, heavier than the old Pilot, if that matters, and fuel economy isn't class leading. Although, do people really care about the fuel economy anymore these days? Prices are what they are. Deal with it, right? Competition, it's more rugged than the Highlander, nicer driving dynamics than the Chevy Traverse. Of course, if you drive it, you may have a different opinion. Starting MSRP around 41 to 55, again, depending on your trim level. Fuel economy, 19 city, 25 highway. Honda.com for these specs. So now the Honda CRV Hybrid. Oh, arguably one of the best all-around family SUVs you can buy for the money. It's efficient, it's safe, easy to live with. CRVs, goodness, they are great. So the pros: standard Honda Sensing 360 safety system, up to 40 miles per gallon combined with hybrid all-wheel drive. Has a large cargo hold and super comfy in the second row for the CRV. Although higher trims can push past $40,000, not sporty compared to some turbo rivals. More refined than the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. Again, this is opinion based, right? Better packaging than the Subaru Forester, starting MSRP between 34 and 41 grand. Fuel economy, once again, 43 miles per gallon city, 36 in the highway, 40 combined. And the number one, you can go sedan or hatchback with this one. Are you guessing what I'm going to say? It is the Honda Civic. The Civic remains the heart and soul of Honda, their bread and butter. And the 2025 version might be the best one yet. Again, opinion-based. Affordable, fun to drive, great on fuel, safe, still holding on to amazing resale value. Again, sedan or hatchback options. Here's your pros and cons. Near luxury grade interior quality at the price. Excellent handling and daily comfort. The Civic Hybrid returns with huge fuel economy numbers around 50 miles per gallon. That's the estimated return. Although it does have tight rear space, in the hatchback, turbocharged models require premium fuel. They say they require that, but I know people still use normal fuel, regular fuel versus premium. It is more premium feel than the Corolla and better handling than the Hyundai Elantra. Price, so much better than all of these, starting around 24, 25-ish, up to in the low 30s. Fuel economy, again, in the 2025 models, you got 32 miles per gallon city, 42 highway for the gas, and then 50 plus for the upcoming hybrid. All of this information from Honda.com. I'm not making this stuff up. That is it. The top 5 Honda vehicles for 2025 that I would actually buy without hesitation. I'm a big fan of the Accord, especially if you put it into a hybrid version. So whether you need a family hauler, a fuel-efficient commuter, an adventure-ready SUV. I know the Passport's not in this list. I'm only doing the top 5. Honda's lineup remains one of the smartest choices you can make. So which one is your pick for 2025 if you had to pick one of these 5? Maybe it's not on this list. Drop your comments below, and then we'll continue the conversation there. And whether you're shopping for a Honda, new or used, you can always check out quotes.everymandriver.com. It's a free search engine used by thousands of people every day to find the best deals being offered in their zip code from qualified dealerships. Invoice pricing on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs any time of day, 24/7. That's quotes.everymandriver.com. I appreciate you watching. Click that subscribe button for more videos, news, and reviews every single week. I'll see you next time. Adios.
One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.